All right, first question. Lesson 9, when are they the same? Okay, so if you were babysitting, would you rather? You have two options. $5 the first hour and $8 an hour after that, or $15 for the first hour and $6 after that. So please just kind of make your opinion be known there. Circle one of those and be ready to explain why.
I wanted up front.
And then we will figure that out.
How many hours do you work?
It doesn't say.
Let's say you work 100 hours.
It just wants you to answer based on that information.
If you work for $5.
I only want to know how long you work and then I'll choose.
Oh, I want the first one.
Brandon, which one do you think?
The second one.
Second
since
one.
You're most likely only babysitting for a couple hours.
Yeah, maybe short time babysitting. Josh?
Okay, I chose the top one because you're babysitting for a long time.
You're thinking maybe a long time. Yeah, so the whole point is, Kellen,
Oh, I was gonna say I want the first one because I'm not like demanding money.
not
When they
demanding
want
money.
to come back.
They're the same.
They're the same.
I would pick the first one because if the person's only leaving
I
for
got
like
25
an
minutes.
hour or two, they don't want to spend.
All right, so you can figure out exactly where they'll be the same. So then you can be like, well, am I gonna babysit for more than 5 hours or less than 5 hours? And then we'll figure it out. So here's how you would do that. Do you know how many hours they're working?
No.
No, but you know you're getting $8 an hour plus $5 for the first hour. So there's your equation that you would make for the first one. 1 hour you'd make $13, 2 hours 21, so on. How would I write the equation for the other one? Josh,
6x plus 15.
and now you'd solve it. How do you solve that equation? What do I do first? Subtract
Subtract
6x. Again, personal preference, I like to get rid of the x first. And then
Subtract 5.
subtract 5.
5.
All right, so if you worked 5 hours, you'd make exactly the same amount of money, both of them.
What?
That's when they are equal.
Or, man, I would never do this a lot of times.
$45, I believe. So the deal is, if you are going to work more than 5 hours, which one would be better?
Top one.
Top one. If you were going to be less than 5 hours, the bottom one. If it's exactly 5 hours, it doesn't matter. It's exactly the same. Next page. Kaylee, would you read it, please?
The amount of water in two tanks 45 minutes is shown in the table.
And question 1.
Describe what is happening in each tank. Either draw a picture, say it verbally, or write a few sentences.
All right, so draw a picture, say it verbally, or write a few sentences. What is happening in each tank? Josh.
Tank 1 is going up 150 liters per every 5 minutes.
Okay.
And tank 2 is going down 100 liters every 5 minutes.
Okay, so tank 1 is increasing, so water must be flowing into that. He said 150 liters per 5 minutes. You could figure out per minute there as well. Tank 2 liters is declining at 100 liters in 5 minutes. So you chose the verbal method, which is just fine for number 1. Question 2, use the table to estimate when the tanks will have the same amount of water in them. So write it down based on that information. When do you think the tanks will have the same amount of water? Did you say when they both run out?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like tank 1 ever will.
The amount of water and pressure created by that will cause the tank to burst. Boom.
What if it's open on top?
Well, then it'll overflow.
Well, it'll never get empty then.
Yeah, it will. Evaporation, and then it'll drought
Where are they
happen.
getting all this water to just keep pumping it in there?
Pumping it out of Ashtabula.
Why are you wasting so much water? So much clean. Okay, why are you wasting so much clean, pure, like very
Clean
fresh
sewer?
water? What?
Clean sewer.
Yeah. Take care of the sewage.
All right. What do you think?
18 minutes.
18. What do you think? 19?
I'm liking.
It's gonna be right in here somewhere.
I think it's between 17 and 19.
All right, but we can figure it out exact. Says the amount of water in tank 1 after T minutes. 30T plus 25. Let's talk about where those numbers came from. Why 25?
Because the tank one started with 25 liters.
Tank starts with 25 liters in it. Why 30? That's how much per minute. Okay, 150 liters in 5 minutes. You divide it, you get 30 liters per minute. Second one, it tells you is negative 20T. Why is it negative?
Because it's losing water.
Losing water. And 100 liters in 5 minutes, so 100 divided by 5 would give you the 20. And why plus 1,000? That's where it starts. All right, go ahead and see if you can get that answer. Don't say it out loud, please. Let everybody have a chance. Use your calculator if it doesn't come out nice, that's fine. Apparently it doesn't come out nice.
I probably did it wrong, so. I just don't.
Brody, did you get it?
Okay.
I want to hear what Brody got.
$19.5.
19 and a half. How many people agree with Brody?
Yeah.
I agree with you. Brody's-
Anybody not?
I got 15 and a half.
I got something else, but I know it's wrong.
4?
Oh, no, I did it wrong. Sorry, never mind.
All right, remember we said it'd be between 15 and 20, right? So if you didn't get that, something's wrong. What'd you do first, the people that didn't get it? Corbin, you said you did not get that?
Yeah,
Okay, what'd you do?
uh,
What'd you do first?
I subtracted 25 from the left side.
Okay, so you took care of the numbers. Okay,
And I added 20 T. And divided 975 by.
That's exactly what I did.
Yeah,
that's right.
I don't know how.
you must have just divided wrong.
Well, like, I did the different order. Yeah. Okay.
What's the label?
Like, oh,
Minutes. Minutes.
Elementor.
All right. Next question, question 3. Veronica, would you read that one, please, about the elevators?
The building has 2 elevators that go above and below ground. At a certain time of day, the travel time and it takes elevator A to reach height H in meters is 0.8 H plus 16 seconds. The travel time it takes elevator B to reach height H in meters is negative 0.8 H plus 12 seconds. What is the height of each elevator at this time?
This is confusing.
No stairs. All right, so those are just the equations. Again, sometimes they're going to use H instead of X. That's fine. Okay, the variable doesn't matter. They're going to be solved the same. Question number 1, what is the height of each elevator at this time? Okay, well, before you start, what number are we going to put in for time?
10,
0.8.
4,
We're not doing that.
Which answer?
16. No.
45.
Before the problem starts, what's the
Yeah.
time? 0.
Oh.
No, 4, 10.
Okay, so guys, you're going to put in 0 for the first equation.
0 equals 0.
For t, it says time. We're going to solve it for h. Ladies, I want you to do the other one. Time is 0. So all I'm doing is put in 0 for t. And you're just solving for h. Guys, you got the one on the left. Ladies, you got the one on the right. Guys, anybody confident?
Nope.
Anybody not confident?
Yep.
All right, what do you got?
I don't have it yet.
Negative 20.
Negative 20, so
Oh yeah, negative 20.
negative 20.
That number.
Negative 20?
Yeah.
Well, first you'd subtract 16. And then you divide by 0.8. So negative 16 divided by 0.8 is negative 20.
Yeah, I got it right by guessing.
That is 20 meters below ground is what that means. Below ground level.
I didn't guess. I did the math in my head.
Ladies,
I got negative 20.
again.
Yeah, not.
Wait, how?
Well, first you'd subtract 12. And then you divide by negative 0.8.
Oh, I got 12. I didn't.
Yeah, there's a 12 over here.
I dumb mine put 16 in.
It's going to be positive because both those are negative. 15?
Yeah, I got 15.
15 meters, so that'd be above ground because it's positive. That's where that elevator is before we start. So that means this elevator, the one that starts above the ground, would be this equation. The one that's starting below ground would be this equation. That's where they're starting. Time equals 0 before we even start. Question number 2, how long would it take the elevator to reach ground level?
9.
Okay, so we're looking for time, yes. What's our height at ground level? 0. So guys, you put in 0 for height on your equation. Ladies, you put in 0 for height on your equation. Guys, yeah, it'd be 0 plus 16. So 16 seconds before your elevator will come up to the ground level. Ladies, if h is 0, that's going to be 0. 12 seconds. So 12 seconds until your elevator comes down from ground level. Another way you could have seen which equation goes with each. This is negative, so it's going down. This is positive, so it's going up. Number 3. Jonas, would you read that one?
If the two elevators stand toward one another, at what height do they pass each other, and how long will it take?
Okay, so what do we got to do with those two equations in order to where they're equal? Think about what we just did on the water tank problem or the babysitting question. What did we do with those two equations? Put them what?
With the equal sign.
Put them with an equal sign in between.
Equal.
Like this.
Okay. Solve it. Don't say it out loud. that's when their times will be equal to each other. All right, what'd you get?
I got
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, I got nothing. Oh, okay.
Okay, that should be right. Now, that's the first part. At what height do they pass each other? So those elevators, 2.5 meters below ground level is where those elevators will meet. How long will they take? So what do you think I do with this H? Plug it in, which one? Which one?
28.
Either one.
Shouldn't matter. They're gonna be at the same spot, right?
Okay, how about the left?
Left one, all right. 0.8 times H plus 16. You just told me what H is. So negative 2.5 times 0.8 plus 16. Yep.
Negative 14. Or no?
Shouldn't be negative.
I got 14.
Should just be 14. Got a label?
Oh, I forgot that.
Meters.
Second?
Seconds. This one was how long? 14 seconds. All right, final question number 4. Jared, would you read that one, please?
If you're on an underground parking level 14 meters below ground, which elevator would you reach first? Would reach you first?
Okay, so you're 14 levels under the parking lot. Which elevator will reach you first? So which one, if you push a button, is going to get to you and pick you up? Well, this would be our height below ground, so it's negative 14. So guys, why don't you figure out my time for the equation that you've been working on? Ladies, you figure out the time for the equation you've been working on. So this problem, anytime you had height, it was going in for H. Anytime you had time, it was going in for T. Check with somebody else that has it when you are done. Guys, did you check with somebody else?
I got 4.8.
I got 4.8 seconds.
4.8?
I got, yeah.
Ladies,
No clue.
you're just multiplying and adding here, Georgia.
I got 2.8.
I got 20.
28.2?
23, 22. I got 20.
I got 53.
0.8 times 14. 11.2 plus 12.
Wait, no, I got 23.
23.2.
I was looking at the wrong one.
All right, so which elevator is going to reach you first?
The limit is already below ground.
That one.
This one.
Oh, yeah.
Elevator A.
I live in 4A.
Elevator A is a lot quicker. Unless somebody pushes a button on every floor, I suppose.
Yes, I love the people who do that. I'm just like, I love you, man, and they just like their hand down the Yes.
You really say
The
that?
little kids who hopped into our elevator once did that and got that out.
All right. First question, comparing cell phone plans. That's going to be the same as the babysitting question. Put them equal to each other, the two equations, and solve it. When are they going to be the same cost? So you're putting when they're equal to each other, just like we did the babysitting and the water tank. Question 2. Two people are biking. That's going to be similar to the elevator question. One is going 16 miles per hour. Write an expression. I think with the step-by-step questions there, I think you will be fine. Not going to be an X there, it's going to be a T. We're using T for time. So there will be a T in every equation. Question 3, back page. Gives you two stories. Only one of them will go with this equation. Okay, so you're not actually solving it. You're figuring out which equation or which story goes with that equation. So it's just A or B there to answer question 3. Question 4, for which value of x do these have the same value? So you are solving that. It will come out nicely. Put them equal to each other and solve. Question 5, that's exactly what you're doing. Nope, sorry. Do not have to solve that. You're just writing all, one, or no values. This time I will not have you solve it. The 1. You can just write all, 1, or no. Question 6, A, B, C there. These ones you are solving. A is the only one that has a fraction. The other two come out nice. B and C come out nice.
How would you explain this?
Just show it. I would just show it. Show your steps. Again, question 7, dealing with translations or rotations or reflections. Just try it. How can you get from A to B? What happened to get you from A to B? Did it slide? Did it reflect? Did it rotate? See if you can answer that one. Do the best you can on 7.